Hey, this is Louis with ACF Home Inspections. I'm going to do a quick review of your inspection report at 1342 Glenieigh Drive in Ocoee, Florida, 34761. We'll start off by going through. This is the picture of the front of the house, and this will be our summary report. And we'll go through on the exterior. One of the things we found, there were two of the lights that did not turn on, which would be this one. Here is the entry one, and then there's one out front, just above the garage overhead door. This one may be on the sensor. I covered the sensor, did not turn on, but does not mean that it is not functional. It may be that the sensor is very sensitive. The front entry one should have turned on. I did not see a sensor anywhere near that one. It could be as easy as changing the light bulb on that front light. In the garage, we found there's a section of the wall over here that was cut out. The house has a fire suppression system or sprinkler system. Normally this would have a cover plate over it that should be in place, or at least should be sealed off somehow. On the roof, you have 3-tab shingles. We know that the roof is original. It's newer. It's only 6 years old, I believe it is. The house was built in 2010. There's a couple of spots that have some damage or wear on them, and there's an area like right here where the arrow's pointing that is lifted. That could have been from people working on there. It looks like the property was recently painted, and this damage could have been caused by a ladder by looking at the pictures there. So we have the lifted shingle there on the front left corner, which is on the lower level. You have a couple of spots there, a couple of spots right there, and there's a spot there. And this is the same picture as this one, is just from a different angle. And this is right next to where these guys are. So there's a couple of areas that have a little bit of damage. I didn't see anything really wrong, but you want to have these areas taken care of so it doesn't become an issue in the future. And the electrical panel is located on the left side in the entryway. One of the things we noticed there, we have it pointed right here, and it'll be in this report. You'll be able to see it a little more. All the screws that hold the front cover or the interior cover are missing. So we want to put those screws back on, because when you open that cover up, the interior cover can just fall out, and then you'll have exposed electrical. On the second floor, the front bedroom, the closet door, which would be this one, the one with the arrow on it, is not closing smoothly. Just needs some adjustment or adjustment on the track. What happens is you'll open the door and he gets stuck and you have to fight to close it. So he's not operating as intended and should be serviced, so you're not fighting with the door there. The stairways leading upstairs has a handrail. The handrail was repaired. Unfortunately, when I grabbed the handrail, it has movement to it. There should be no movement to it. It's a poor repair. What they did, they put a screw into it. I would have it further evaluated and see if there's a better way of repairing that so it doesn't break in the future. Here we move on to the kitchen. We have one drawer that doesn't open properly. It gets stuck part of the way out, and then you have to pull it for it to fully open, and then you really have to push it to go back in. And that would be this drawer right here. It's the one that's just left of the range, the oven, stove. And we have on the second floor is where the laundry room is located. Normally when there's a laundry room on the second floor, there'll be a drain pan or a drain. I'm not sure if it was required at the time the property was built, but it's something that would be recommended to be done. Luckily this is an exterior wall, so you can always have someone come in and put a drain pan in and have a pipe installed that would drain outside in case you have some kind of leakage or spillage. Normally the drain pan will catch it and let it drain outside instead of into the home. Like I was saying, the house appeared to be in pretty good shape. It looked like it was recently painted, and the carpeting was changed out. Those are the only issues that we found on the home there at the time of the inspection. We will email this to you and give you a copy of this video. And as we go along, I encourage you to read the report. There is a video right here. We used the drone to fly over the roof to try to check everything on the second floor, but the weather was poor. It was drizzling and raining when I first got there, and it was very windy, so the video may be a little shaky, but we did the best we could to try to view everything on the second story. We will email you a link of this video via YouTube. You'll be able to watch your report, and then if you have any questions, you can feel free to give us a call. Once again, we thank you for using ACF Home Inspections, and if we could be of any service in the future, please feel free to contact us.